Whenever you look at yourself in the mirror, do you just wish that you were just a little bit prettier? That if your teeth were slightly better, you would be better overall as a person? If that's the case, man, let me tell you straight away, you are not the only one that feels like that. I felt like that 2 years ago as well. And there is this one very good example inside Psycho-Cybernetics, this amazing book about plastic surgery, when in reality it's about mental health. And it goes like this. There was this person. This is a real life story basically. There was this person with slightly bigger ears than the normal. And he believed that his ears were making him ugly. Thanks to his ears, he never used to hold a job for more than few days at a time. He never actually got into a relationship, and he always, as soon as he was home, which was basically 99.99% of the time, he would just spend his day locked inside his room and never even open up the door, except whenever it was time to eat. He was that afraid of his looks, of his ears. And then one day, at around age 32, I believe, his family decided to finally make the finishing call, bro, the finishing blow. So they called this plastic surgeon, the author of Psycho-Cybernetics, and scheduled a meeting between their son and this plastic surgeon in hopes that he will finally make his ears, maybe chop them off a little bit, and actually allow him to live life like everybody else. And as soon as he arrived there, he just was warmly welcomed inside his territory, inside his, how do you call it, his office. They sat down and they began talking. And then he just looks at him and he doesn't see anything unusual. His ears, fair enough, were slightly bigger than the average person, but there were like 1,000 other people that had the same ears. And he just said, let's work on your self-image. And they began talking. He gave him examples. He gave him ways to actually cure himself. And by the end of that day, by the end of that meeting, this guy had literally more confidence, more self-esteem, more everything, thanks to this guy over here, just telling him examples of people with the same problem as his, actually getting girls, actually holding jobs, and actually being successful in life. So, as soon as he leaves, 2 weeks later, this plastic surgeon receives a voicemail of him thanking him about everything that he has done. He finally got and stuck to a job. And not only that, he even got back into dating and even got a girlfriend by now. In just 2 weeks, and all it took was a simple change, a tweak inside his mind. Now, if that was the only thing that took for him, imagine what can actually take for you, because in reality, you may have the sharp jawline, you may have the shredded physique, you may have the six-pack and all of that, but you still may believe that even though you got this bicep, you are still ugly. That is all thanks to self-image, bro. Let me tell you one thing. There are people who still jack off to porn, who still watch and play video games, who still literally spend their entire lives watching Netflix movies, watching horror movies, watching so many other stuff, wasting their lives. And at the end of the day, thanks to their mindset, they are still getting more girls than you and I combined. Why is that? Because they believe they are pretty. They believe that they are actually worthy of actually attracting this girl over here. They hold their frame, when in reality maybe they are like literally 10 times worse than you. But they are getting more girls than you simply because of their mental state. So that is what I'm getting at here. You need to change your mental state, bro. Because literally, recently I met a guy with a sharp jawline, an amazing guy, with a sharp jawline, with a beautiful face, somebody who would literally be 8, 9, 10 out of 10 even. And he believed that he was ugly to approach a girl in school. I was just in shock there. How self-image has huge impact upon people. including you, including me, including millionaires. Every single person has problems with this self-image, but we need to change that. And we need to have less problems when it comes down to it. So I just told him this example, man, of visualizations and affirmations. You may have heard of them before. And right now, maybe you feel like just clicking on this video and never watching it again. If that's so, man, just do it. But if that's not the case, and if you actually want to make that change inside your life, well then just stick with this video, I mean, for a bit more. For just 2 minutes more, man. That's all I ask from you. Literally, whenever you visualize yourself doing things inside the future, you are literally practicing inside your own mind. And now you may be like, no shit, Sherlock, I didn't know that. But let me tell you an example. There were 3 basketball teams. One of them was placed to exercise every single day physically on the field. One of them, the second one, was actually just there, eating, shitting, watching Netflix and all of that. Never exercising. And the third one was here, just visualizing every single day, being on the playing field and actually scoring good. Who do you think actually performed better? Now that you have your answer, let me tell you straight away, bro. This first team, of course, had performed 30% better, so they improved 30% by the end of this week. By the end of the month. The second team got fat, never improved, and they literally got even worse. And the third team, how much do you think that the third team improved? The first team had 30%. How much do you give the third team over here? Like this guy over here is already gone. How much do you give to this person and to this person? This person has 30 and he exercised physically. This person, 29%, bro. Just 1% different from the actual physical thing. So that is why I'm emphasizing visualizations so often. Basically, I'm not the only one that actually does this. I may be one of the rare people that actually tell you to visualize, but I'm not the only crazy here. There are literally athletes, every single successful athlete that you look up to actually just visualizes themselves being out there, exercising and winning the game, or winning the race, or winning the match. That is why visualizations are so powerful. So you can take actions in real life. You can actually improve your looks in real life. You can actually go ahead and have practice with girls in real life, but also make an affirmations list. Ask yourself, what do I want to become in the future? And write down the habits that you will need to do. And then just start visualizing yourself already doing those habits. For example, you want to begin meditating or mewing. Fair enough. Start visualizing yourself already tomorrow, the next second, mewing already. Winning that game. Speaking to that girl. Visualize yourself. And out of a sudden, whenever the real life example comes, whenever this 10 out of 10 girl appears in front of you and you're about to go and speak with her, you will know what to say because you already lived through the experience. Now, you may have these limiting beliefs like, oh, but this one work for me, bro. I'm so special. This one work for me. Let me ask you one thing, bro. Do you honestly believe that you're a special snowflake? Let me tell you, nobody is special. I'm not special. You're not special. Hamza is not special. Elon Musk is not special. There are so many people who are literally unlike us. Literally, right now, you're watching me because you're probably similar to me. Somebody else may be watching you or maybe going after your example because they are similar to you. So in the reality, we are not special at all, bro. Even those footballers that you watch every single day, they are not special. They have similarities to you as well. So if that's the case, bro, why not just make it easier for yourself and just believe that you're actually just like everybody else, that you can visualize it and that you can actually get better through it. Again, it comes down to self-image. And you may think, but okay, fair enough, I may change the mindset, but in reality, I'm still ugly, so what do I do about that? Well, do you remember the first example? Once you change your mindset, bro, you will not be scared whenever you think about your big ears. You will not be scared whenever you think about your slightly bigger eyebrows or slightly bigger or smaller nose. You will not think about your teeth or the way you smile at people. You won't be here, hello people. You won't be like that, man. You will be somebody who actually is attractive because you really are. You won't be here thinking that you're still ugly. This is right now your resistance speaking, your own present self speaking. And let me ask you one thing right now. Where did this present self got you to? To a place where you want to be in life? Or to a place where you are so desperate that you watch a video like this as to how to be more attractive? The second one, of course. So put your trust into my brain for at least 1 week and see the results. Thanks a lot for watching, brother. And if you want some help with this, somebody that will push you forward and actually give you the chance to prosper in life and progress through a pace that was never seen before, you can just go ahead, click the link, the second link in the description, and I will see you inside my free school community, The Growth, where you will find like-minded people like yourself. Thanks a lot for watching, brother, and I will see you inside there. Adios!